is a Calypsonian who is celebrating her 31st year in the business. He started as a junior.
Hi, I'm Kelsey.
And I am Aaron.
And we watch Caribbean Inside TV, and you should too.
Maria Bhola.
I am Destiny Pierre. I am Kylie Darius. I'm me.
I am Karima Richard.
And you're about to watch Caribbean Inside TV.
Enjoy. Boom.
Well, hello there.
You are watching Caribbean Inside TV, the engine room of culture.
I am Shorty. I am a scientist, a musical scientist. I invented soca so that Caribbean people could have something to identify with wherever they go, any part of the world.
This is the story of Maria Bhola, an artist, writer, and great theatrical impersonator. Weaving her craft in calypso for more than 30 years. Some of her accolades include Junior Calypso Monarch, several visits to the Calypso semifinals, winner of the National Calypso Queen competition, and she competed at the Calypso Monarch finals twice. Her embodiment of Calypso climaxed in 2020 when Terri Lyons won the Calypso Monarch with a song she penned, Megan, My Dear. So Maria, tell us where in Trinidad you're from and how your Calypso journey began.
I am originally from Arima. I attended the Carapo RC School, and that's where I got my first taste of Calypso. I used to marvel at the children who would perform every year. One year, I spoke with my grandfather and deceased, and I asked him if he could pen a song for me because I wanted to sing, and he did. I remember distinctly that song was about the attempted coup in Trinidad and Tobago. First time that I sang, I do remember people saying, "That young lady, yeah, some and Calypso."
By the sweat of thy face shall thou eat bread. That's what I have always known. The scriptures to have said that if any would not work, neither shall he eat. Here again is emphasis on the seeds man must sow to reap. But there is an evil that dwells in the hearts of man, a lazy spirit that interferes with God's plan, causing man to focus on what others may achieve and see himself as a failure, lusting for what you and I receive. Cause in the eye of envy, man is never satisfied. In the eye of envy, he goes on a lustful ride, searching and hunting and craving for more, but won't make the sacrifice. And when he sees what you get from your hard work and sweat, it eats him up inside. He's jealous of your stride. In the eye of envy, nothing you have you deserve. In the eye of envy, your pride pounces on his nerve. Envy doesn't see the times when you were broken and slain. Now he's so preoccupied with your trivial gain. It's insane. You reap what you sow. I've often heard it said, and the way you lie in life depends on how you make your bed. Success is a blessing, prejudice of no man, but there's a requirement you must fulfill a condition. But man's way of thinking was contrary from the start. From God's plan and purpose, we slowly drifted apart. Attached to material, spiritually there's no joy. He's watching those who are succeeding and waiting patiently to destroy. Cause in the eye of envy, if I have none, so should you. In the eye of envy, if I'm struggling, you struggle too. Deceit, fabrications, mistakes from the past are the weapons envy abuse. Your pride turned to shame and your joy into pain. To him is triumphant news, regardless of what you lose. In the eye of envy, compassion doesn't exist. In the eye of envy, your loss is his happiness. Envy doesn't know the times when trials was always there. Now you're reaping your harvest, he finds your tree should bear. So unfair. It's really disturbing when one takes the time to try and conceptualize the thoughts of this evil mind. Even the devil knows not the thoughts of man, so it's double difficult detecting man's intention. So selfish and bitter, portrayed as diamonds and pearl, waiting to devour the mere fabric of your soul, purging your innocence and eradicating pride. It's like a game of tug of war, but he's trying to pull out what's inside. Cause in the eye of envy, your character's painted black. In the eye of envy, your best friend would stab your back. Hugging and kissing and smiles in your face, your greatest friend in the world. But the closer you get is the more you'll regret. All that glitters is not gold, that friend is after your soul. In the eye of envy, you're struggling for your life. In the eye of envy, only the strong survive. Envy disregards the fact what goes around must return. Your fall and your destruction is his primary concern. But tables turn. One must love thy neighbor as one would love himself. This biblical commandment, so powerful in itself. And do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Herein lies the principle for the things that you wish them to. Beware of that culture that perpetrating disease. Your mind and character, he manipulates with ease, causing you to focus on what others may achieve and see yourself as a loser, lusting for what others may receive. Cause this eye of envy is insecure, there's no doubt. This eye of envy is the only one losing out. While you climbing, progressing, reaching for the stars, envy has nothing to show. He's frustrated, defeated, and so all alone. But he fails to see he is his own enemy. This eye of envy could poison your every day. Finally he realizes he just needs to build his pay. But it's too late. In the eye of envy, your character's painted black. In the eye of envy, your best friend would stab your back. In the eye of envy, you're struggling for your life. In the eye of envy, only the strong survive. In the eye of envy, your character's painted black. In the eye of envy, your best friend would stab your back. In the eye of envy, oh. I started entering the competitions now on an annual basis. My teachers in primary school encouraged me. They took me from the school competitions out to the regional competitions, like Arima would have a competition, and from there we graduated to like Port of Spain, you know, a girl went in town. Yeah, and that's when I really started getting serious about Calypso, when I participated in competitions with NJAC.
Saltfish push and move on Tobago. Ever caught in me in broad daylight. And his wish list, if you didn't know, it's for the both of us to reunite. He telling me we were once historically linked, and he faced as serious as a judge. He never thought that I would stop and think, but he bounced up a wall cause I wouldn't budge. I said to him thanks for the invitation, but I feel true love should take its course. What made you make that presumption that Tobago looking for divorce? You're trying to tie up my foot and to give Trinidad a foot. Pagey boy, if you try you'd only shoot blanks. I tell you over and over, Trinidad is my lover. Sweetest among the ranks, thanks but no thanks. Page and saltfish is over, yours was stunning. But don't despair, I have the rundown on him. Cause the favorite dish, them and all running and coming around me to take a swim. Well, if your own flying fish shying away, salty boy, for your sweet tongue I'll never fall. Cause I remember what the old people used to say, when you in good house, bad house to give you a call. So thanks for the invitation, but I feel true love should take its course. What made you make that presumption that Tobago looking for divorce? You tell people I wouldn't switch because my man Trinidad real rich. But bitch, if it wasn't so, you still get it blank. I tell you over and over, Trinidad is my lover. You could own a million banks, thanks but no thanks. wish was for this to grieve you. And have your ego totally crushed. You still believe you have rights to fish in my waters. And you tell the world you ain't making sport. Like you have no respect for my sons and daughters. Now you have me man Trinidad in court. So thanks for the invitation. But I feel true love should take its course. What made you target this union? Assuming that we looking for divorce. It's true sometimes spouses have little fight. Nothing they can work out overnight. So don't propose to me, for you'd be shooting blanks. I tell you over and over, Trinidad is my lover. We don't fall for them kind of pranks. Thanks but no thanks.
Truly admire Shadow's work. I actually studied his work a bit, and what I love about the way he composes is that he says so much with so little words. 2 lines and you already get the whole picture. I really, really, really love that. The first time I made it to Skinner Park, that was another memorable experience. The first time I marched Gra, yeah, there were high points along the way, definitely.
You come inside this debate just to oppose me. Cause you know I belong to the PNM. Got to set the record straight, anyone who knows me. No, I could stand alone, me a bong for them. I sit down there so quietly. All you attack me family, calling them ill names amidst all the chairs. You stand and you carry on, and on me you heap your scorn. And when I jam your back, you start shedding tears. Well, what in France you expect to hear in this hostile atmosphere? With the wrong man you interfere. My tongue lashing is always be severe. My mouth never ever slips. So forget about them TV clips. Just take time off and read my lips. I love you. The milkers drink. Everybody else see that. You are a sinner. Ready for this? Just learn to speak. You don't believe this? You see me, God? I don't believe it. Everybody here see that. You bring outsiders who not even live in Chatham to shout down anyone with a different view. And then when you find yourself in a real jam, you go on and tell the tongue how I cuss at you. But so many people in the hall and voices bouncing off the wall. I don't know how you could say it's me. Your accusation I resent is people I represent. You're trying to put my future in jeopardy. Well, what on earth you expect to hear in this aggressive atmosphere? With the wrong man you interfere. My tongue lashing does always be severe. My mouth never ever slips. So forget about them camera tricks. Just take time off and read my lips. I love you.
We have to drink. The man must be drinking. All you see, why is it police and all of this?
This one could liar.
Everybody see you.
You liar much. think you could tumble me, cause I'm a backbencher. But there is more to me than what meets the eye. And what I had to drink was just a thirst quencher. Anyone who say otherwise, they lie. The words that all you say you see, you never hear those things from me. I'm known in Parliament as an honorable man. I find it such a total waste to put the police on my case. Though that night, woman, you nearly taste me hand. So what the jail you expect to hear? Look at Bacchanal in here. With the wrong man you interfere. My tongue lashing is always be severe. My mouth never ever slips. So don't bother with TV6. Just the time of and read my lips. I love you.
You don't have a conscience. You don't have a wife. You don't have children.
You best don't say nothing about my wifey.
You curse me, a woman me. I don't understand.
You are a timber.
Nobody can say different.
All you say that the land is good for planting, and that we tampering with the wildlife. Well, me ain't mind all your raving and your ranting, but out of all your Bacchanal leave my wife. The reason this country's in a mess is dotish people stunting progress, who don't have a vision 2020. I hope all you don't say my boss is soft, and because of all your mouth he call it off. You're lucky all you didn't have to deal with me. Woman, you get what you want to hear. I didn't finish with your share. With the wrong man you interfere. My tongue lashing is always be severe. My mouth never ever slips. And I plan to sue TV6 for tampering with men. I love you. I say you get what you...
I would definitely go the route of encouraging them to find a mentor. I wouldn't want to encourage them to just take on this thing by themselves. You know, I have had a lot of help and a lot of influence along my journey. For sure, Larry Harewood, a fellow composer, he really took me in under his wings and helped me to truly develop my craft. And I got a lot of great advice from him. He composed for me for a time. So I would definitely say, and I've seen the growth, definitely seen the growth in myself. So I would really encourage them to find a mentor, whether it's male or female, someone that you look up to, and someone who's in the field who could give you that guidance, you know, because you definitely need guidance.
The woman head hard, she don't like to listen. She out and bad, she no break away from prison. I suggested the airport, she don't want no flight. Take she down by the seaport, for who's we go catch tonight? She insists she like ship, how she no plenty ship, and she could get well ship. She choose to do ship, she deals in nothing but ship. She accustomed doing ship. I said if we take the plane, they may go see we again. But she wasn't buying that notion. She loves the motion inside the ocean. She want to do ship. She believe in she ship. She gets comfortable in ship. You like to rock your boat, but you're playing with my mind. You have tickets for one, like you're leaving my tail behind. Love us to the end. How now you're calling me friend? I thought you loved me so. That's the reason I let you go, let you go, let you go. You set me up, girl. I get so mad. She doing she own thing. When I work so hard to orchestrate escaping, I tell them she have 9 guns, so we could get away. I don't see myself in the resort, and as the Montego Bay, till she start talking shit. How she going on to ship? She prefer she ship. Love to be in ship. She's conversant with ship. She built her career in ship. But if we take the boat, the coast can go bust with roads. And all this time that I take to water, I didn't realize she's obsessed with water. Ship, she's sticking with ship. She make up she mind for ship. I believe she day in the ship. You like to rock your boat, but you're playing with me mind. All them letters you wrote, love Vicky is what's your sign. I can't understand. I really thought that I was your man, and that you love me so. That's the reason I let you go, let you go, let you go. Oh God, Vicky, what you do, Megan? Vicky. She changed the plan. She feels she know better. I wrote by hand. Me ain't talk no ship in my letter. 2 tickets done, but are we flying with Carl? How you could just abort and decide you go in final? You see she had a ship. Me ain't care for ship. She surprised me with this ship. I never like ship. If she make plans to do ship, she can't drag me in no ship. I go jump back in the car and drive back to Puna. Why you want to go wrong south, you that's so far? Well, we go just hang out in Santa Rosa. Ship, she's sticking with ship. She make up she mind for ship. Girl, you stay there with your ship. You like to rock your boat, but you're playing with my mind. How you go back cruise for one, like you're leaving my tail behind. Love us to the end. How now she calling me friend? I thought you loved me so. That's the reason I let you go, let you go, let you go. What is this? Oh, Mom! And not only me has shipping problems, you know. Plenty of we. She changed the plan. She feels she know better. I wrote by hand. Me ain't talk about shipping my letter. 2 tickets done board. But are we flying with Carl? How you go just aboard and decide you go in final? You see she and the ship. Me ain't care for ship. She surprised me with this ship. I never like ship. If she make plans to do ship, she could go ahead with your ship. I go jump back in the car and drive back to Puna. Vicky buy she ticket to go to bed. The boat never come and mess up she whole show. Ship, girl, you choose your ship. You invested in ship.
for your shape. You like to rock your boat, but you're playing with my mind. You should have tried and float and escape the island in time. Girl, you move too slack. You should have jumped on what's new back and swim back to Tobago. I love you, but I would have let you go, let you go, let you go. You messed up the plan, Vicky. Swim, girl, swim.
You are watching Caribbean Insight TV, the engine room of culture. So, don't touch that dial. We'll be right back with much more.
Hi, I'm Kelsey and I watch Caribbean Insight TV and you should too.
I am Brian London, straight out of Trinidad and Tobago. Faisal to be precise. Calypsonian, composer, ex-tempo artist. 100% sure. I am a fan of Caribbean Insight.
Greetings from TNT. I am Tigress.
This is the original dance master. This is Marshall Montano.
I'm Brother Valentino.
This is Marcia Miranda.
Caribbean Insight. Yes, I watch them all the time. They're bad.
Now, I'm doing my part. This is the time you do your part and subscribe so we can keep Calypso alive.
Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super was spite. Caribbean Insight enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
I am Ras Commander, Calypsonian. Steve Pascal is my English name, and I always watch Caribbean Insight TV.
And we are taking you through the journey of Calypso.
I'm here to set the record straight. Trini nice, Trini sweet, but don't trust that Trini tongue. Today you could be the hero, and tomorrow they're pulling you down. Since my man get appointed, we've been bombarded with praise, emails, WhatsApp and phone calls. But we get love for days. One medical scare, and you know the love for me disappear. I sat down on a chair in Gary room in Sinclair, and I couldn't believe my ear. If you hear them, tell Gary we love him. Tell Gary we need him. Tell Gary don't stress. Take a little time off to rest. But Nicole, is you just call. This false alarm you could have control. You're bound to know talk would have spread fast. Then to hear they diagnose him with gas. The nervousness this whole country feel could have been avoided with orange peel. Never again should you panic Port of Spain. We thought we lose, we got 10. We will make you a chant. Gaelic is an art to make sure Gary gets a good start. Trini nice, Trini sweet, but don't play with a Trini heart. One hospital run, that's where all this panic start. My man say he feeling sick, I say babes come, let we go. I go take you down by Sinclair, let them check you from head to toe. 5 minutes and pass, and all my business done on social blast. I take my phone to use, I see the thing on the news, and everybody giving their views, people crying. Tell Gary we love him. Tell Gary we need him. He can't die at all. We post press on we Facebook wall. But Nicole, is you just call. The situation was in your control. As the wife, girl, you making joke. You ain't give him man something before he leave for work. some ginger tea, saltfish or egg, a little burst or a piece of leg. Grinders have weight pain, Gary now easing this train. We thought we lose, we captain. There's no excuse for it. You've got to keep that man fit. If we lose Gary, all are we? Sweat. Trini nice, Trini sweet, but they always in your business. I don't get a phone call from some armchair journalist telling me that she represent some group, the People Man Movement, and they does lend support to wives like me when we falling short. She said, Nicole, Gary is your man, and you should be paying more attention. Cause if this is the norm, you better brace for the storm. Woman love man in uniform. Tell Gary we love him. Tell Gary we need him. He must make you so glad when he say he'll continue to push hard. But Nicole, is you just fall. You really need to decide your role. The man nearly fall down flat, and it's because you're wearing too much a hat. CEO, consultant, patron, beauty queen, flow up, politician. The man on the strand, you can't choose just one leg. We can't lose, we captain. Look, the man nearly dead. Be his night nurse instead. Take him home and give him some bread. Trini nice, Trini sweet, but they always know more than you. All you feel, all you know the score. But let me tell all you what Gary does do. Every day my voice on repeat. Eat, Gary, eat. He never have time, rushing in some next hole to solve crime. If I say Gary come to bed, he don't want to sleep, pressure in the head. So don't chastise me for what happened to he. I know how hard Gary head could be. But tell Gary I love him. Tell Gary I need him. Need him to understand. Me ain't taking blame for no man. I just cook and leave it there. Cause Gary knows I have a career. Food on the stove, drinks on the shelf. But he spoil and don't like to service himself. This man of mine is a trip. And when I talk, Nicole have too much a lip. Security is at stake, yes, but for goodness sake, all men deserve a break. I raise in a red flag, me ain't go bother to knock. I'll back it close in a garbage bag. Everything alright? Everything alright with him? Gary, you didn't embarrass me, man. Yeah, everybody feel like I'm cooking for you.
Domestic violence is a very heavy issue. It's something that I believe starts in the home. You know, that home environment, and then it extends to the community. Parents with young children, at the end of the day, we have to be the example. You know, there's a way that we tend to have the attitude of do as we say and not as we do. The example needs to come from us. It's really about love and respect. I think that's the foundation for the way a child would think, the way a child would grow, the way a child would develop.
Big Tuesday morning, they sacked me without warning. I still in shock how they fire me from the walk. No warning letter, so I could try to do better. They cut my contract short and say the boss man ain't making sport. And when I asked them why, the explanation didn't fly. But they feel that me and no
the girls before didn't cause him no problem. The girls before would smile when he would sweet talk them. For me, I don't make them joke. When I come to work, it's work. And because I have some class, I ignored his rude remarks. He started to slip when he made mention of my lips. Then he played fast to check out the size of my mask. But when he find this time one who decides to draw the line, he begs for so. Carry on, take your box and go. That's the reason I want you to know. He said, carry on, take your box and go. Now they're trying to shut me up, but silence says a lot. They keep reminding me, keep it shut. Silence says a lot. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. I call it vendetta, 'cause in my dismissal letter, the man pelt a blow and say my performance low. No complaints before, I would have upped my game for sure. He pulled a HR stunt, 'cause he couldn't get what he wants. And as I recollect, me see a job spec as yet. The evidence is so plain to see. There's only one reason he fired me. 'Cause the girls before, perhaps they were mild and meek. The girls before maybe were afraid to speak. But because I take a stand and tell him where he can't put his hand, he vexed and he start to fume. The office is not your wife living room. He start to slip when he got lost on my lips. Then he played fast to set his sights on my mask. But when he find this time one who decides to try the line, he begs for so. Carry on, take your box and go. Yes, it's because I tell him no. Carry on, take your box and go. Now they're trying to shut me up, but silence says a lot. They keep reminding me, don't that's what. Silence says a lot. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. Make no mistake, this is like the fox and the grapes. When fox can't devour, good Lord, he claimed the grapes sour. What's even worse, are men who put friendships first. Such a disgrace, the way they investigate the case. And Madam P.S., what I want to get off my chest. As a woman, I say you think twice, but it's like someone they find she nice. The girls before, maybe they all conformed. The girls before perhaps knew this was the norm. But let me set it straight. Single parent don't mean desperate. I work hard to get the job done, to be a role model for my son. He started to slip when he stared down my lip. Then he played fast to check out the shape of my mask. But when he find this time one who decides to draw the line, he vexed for so. Carry on, take your box and go. That's the truth and he damn well know. Silence says a lot. Non-disclosure to cover up. Silence says a lot. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. Some people wonder why women make the blunder. Almost every time we hesitate to report the crime. But when we start naming, it's one set of victim shaming. Insults thrown at you when we confess me too. And if he have some weight and feel he big and large in the state, like what's the use to come out and say when he's almost hurting to get away? The girls before didn't think they had a choice. To the girls before, allow me to be your voice. You've got to command respect. Don't compromise for no check. Sandra sang it in song. Die with your dignity, hands down. And when they slip, you be sharp with your lip. And when they bless past, don't hesitate to kick for us. And when you find this time, yes, he really crossed the line. Don't take that so. Girl, pack up your box and go.
I started writing for myself. I had always been pretty good at writing in school, like, you know, the language arts and the literature and that kind of thing. And I just basically focused on writing for myself. There came a time when I felt that I could improve on my writing technique, in that I felt I was too wordy at times. When I linked up with Larry Harewood for him to really tutor me how to compose and make a calypso concise.
I don't know how to feel. You're petty for real. Cause you trying to convince me, partner, that you ain't know who is Iowa. You move like a clown. Just for that, I should wet you down. How the hell you could go down there and embarrass me in that way? All my country folk laughing at you like a bloody joke. And of all the ways you could brace a man, you go shove Iowa hand and hand. Well, brother man, I'm telling you plain, you can set foot down there again. Cause if you think you bad, Trini's badder. You're playing mad, Trini's badder. And when it come to Kaiso and Soca, they'll tell you all about your mother and father. For Calypso, they're prepared to die, but for Soca, we will crucify. Kenny, you're too petty. You just push your luck with a Trini. Social media went wild. I near lose the child. Cause brother man, when I see you move so, boy, I see the vengeance of Moko. You insult my flag, I should have bust your head with my stag. What on earth you was telling yourself I was trying to do? Pretty woman and sexy body, in Trinbago, that ain't nothing new. He wanted me to wave, but you just can't behave. You always so damn insecure. I had to apologize for your mess. You're lucky you didn't try that spit with guess. Cause if you think you dread Trini's dreader, we'll kill you dead, then kill you deader. Cause when it comes to Kaiso and Soca, you tampering with people, bread and butter. Calypso is how we survive. It's Soca, let's keep we alive. Kenny, you're too petty. Boy, don't get tied up with a Trini. Everybody in the party, jamming on somebody.
should have followed my mind and leave you behind. Fly down there and hit every party. Take me wine on Marshall and Bungie. Faye and she real cool. It's only you that act like a fool. We fetting inside the soccer drum. I was so happy to be back home. You go jump out and trouble a man from South. The tourist guideline I tell you read. Them South people is a different breed. Thank God was in Port of Spain. If was point you done frotting in a drain. You feel you's a bajan, Trini Wajang. You think you're tough, you'll get too tough. Cause we don't play with Kaiso and Soka. And we spit fire for panorama. You coulda relax and play a mass, but you prefer to play the oh my lord Kenny, you're petty. Boy, don't bounce your head with that 3D. My boom boom big, it is small, but I won't touch that at all. The corona disease, they blame the Chinese, but I know it's a Trini Obia man who set the whole thing in motion. If you didn't know, the pandemic starts with Iowa elbow. Because you can't just come from abroad and interfere with the water lord. Them shoving gestures, boy, that disturb the ancestors. You shove the man with your face screw hard, and just like that, look, the stage gone bad. Your sin was so cardinal, they cancel the whole carnival.
In 2017, I believe it was, I felt okay. I could take off the training wheels now and try it. I think it has been really good. I think there's just a part of me that really strives to be a little bit different, even in terms of approaching a topic. Like, you know, something could be the most topical thing, and you would naturally tell yourself, well, I know a number of people may write on it, and think, okay, how can I write on it? But what would cause me to stand out? Approach the topic in a different manner. I think that's even the way I wrote my little essays in school.
I already know, so why all you moving so? The information don't leak, all you still playing hide and seek. Lady, I know you with me man, and I know me man with you. So let's just have that discussion about what we going and do. Mondays we just eat leftovers, but he really like fresh food. So maybe you could make that you cook there, cause I really don't be in the mood. Tuesdays I go to yoga, and he goes to the gym. I propose you could do a laundry, since you perfectly fit and slim. Don't get no horrors about how we run we home. If anything is not to your liking, you're free to find a man on your own. You want people, people man. You want people, people man. We have rules and regulation. When you want people man, you want people, people man. You want people, people man. Come with a contribution. When you borrow and people man. You want people, people man. You like people, people man. Is yes we complaining how them outside woman is tears. Long ago they used to be discreet, today they're bold faced with their affairs. Well, since it ain't no secret, I know about you and you know about me. Me ain't wasting no time message string. Welcome to the family. Wednesdays them children have lessons. Daniel catching he tell with maths. I hope you at least have some passes, so maybe you could help him with that. Thursdays is dance and drama and sporting activities. I go do the drop off and pick up, and maybe you could handle the fees. Don't get no horrors. Me I want you breaking your neck When you want people, man, you want people. People, man, you want people. People, man, come with a little donation. When you borrowing people, man, you want people, people, man. You like people, people, man. Mortgage, lights and cable, honey, them bills don't be right. You could at least pay the Wi-Fi. We know you love to WhatsApp at night. Don't worry about the groceries, I can manage on your meal plan. But you could help out with the susu. I know he does give you about half the hand. Fridays we spend as a family, and we usually go somewhere. But my card on full already, so you go have to make your way there. Saturday, well, that's date night, and now that we talking in trees, I feel both are all you could fix up. I safer with me batteries, don't get no horrors. Me, I want you to be in shock, and if you find that I'm too demanding, you're free to find a next man to rock. You want people, people, man. You want people, people, man. You can't be slapping people, husband. When you want people, man, you want people, people, man. You want people, people, man. Tell the coochie don't jump, just stay calm. When you're borrowing people, man, you want people, people, man. You like people, people, man. All them woman who out here laughing and shouting, sing, Bhola, sing. I could bet all my money, them is the ones who wearing the ring. But when last you clip his toenails, or you give him a breakfast in bed, put down your bloody cell phone, have a conversation and rub your head. Sundays you always complaining how you don't get no help at all, and all he does do is cock up, drink he beer and watch he football. Well, girlfriend, you can't play stupid when them outside woman real ball is to go and cock up in front him and show him where to score the goal. You can't be complaining how all you do have no fun, but it's 24/7. You smelling like Clorox and onion. They want people, people, man. They want people, people, man. Girl, you better take your stand, cause they want people, man. They want people, people, man. They want people, people, man. Be and upgrade your plan, cause they borrowing people, man. They want people, people, man. Hey, sing it! They want people, people, man. They want people, people.
In terms of writing for people, I have to write the song, and then I would try to fit who I think would be the best person to deliver that song. Well, Terri and I have been friends for a while. You know, friendship was never one that we broadcast much or anything. Terri was a person who was there for me during a time when I was having a real challenge in life. We became very close. There was one time that the very first time that she wanted to enter the National Queens, she came to me and she said, you know, I want to write a song about my mom, some help, and I did help her. And then she came second, first time that she entered. After that, she was more into the soca. She would sing calypso from time to time. And then for the 2020 Monarch, I think the time was drawing very close for the close off the competition, and she didn't have a song just yet. She got one, but she wasn't too pleased with it at the time. And she asked me if, you know, I had any work. And I told her I would see if I can do something. And I gave Terri about 3, 4, 5 ideas. Terri turned down all. Probably 2 days before the cutoff, she was like, okay, that I have an idea. I'm not going to pen it unless I'm sure that you are going to sing it, because I can't have anybody else singing that song. She agreed. And well, I guess the rest is history.
When Sparrow did sing about the white meat and thing, Man them start to fret like he never eat a dark meat yet. But if ever you lack the understanding of once you go black, in the pages of history will document Harry's testimony. You know why? The prince gave up his money. The prince gave up his throne. The prince gave up his power. Why? Just for dark meat alone. His family go sour. The queen, she might sing she soul, but she mother go proud when he singing out loud. Dark meat to the world. Harry tell them, once you go black, you'll never go back. Never. Once you go black, you'll never go back. The haters on social media say that Harry will soon regret, but they will never understand why he leaving, because they never ate a black meat yet. Hey! Harry tell them, never know Harry. Jim husband, go Harry. Go Harry. Whoa. Harry messed with the bride when he introduced his bride. The queen, she wasn't happy. She was like, what nonsense is this, Harry? It was a big joke. Harry name make the woman catch a stroke when he proclaimed, yes I do, to a woman of a darker hue. So the prince gave up his money and he kicked away his throne. He telling me he ain't want no power. Why? Just for dark meat alone. He family got sour. The queen, she might sing she soul, but he mother go proud when he singing out loud. Melanin to the world. Harry tell him, once you go black, you'll never go back. Never watch it. Once you go black, tell him, you'll never go back. Harry said, Peter, he's disgusted, disappointed, confused and upset, but he cannot relate cause he married to Kate, so he never eat a black meat yet. Harry tell him, go Harry, say it. Go Harry, say it. Go Harry. Whoa. It's Harry who made the call. He said, not my wife at all. It still makes him shudder, the way them people they treat his mother. So Harry decided to live his life colorblind. Well, he raised some eyebrows for sure when they saw his Rasta mother-in-law. So the prince gave up his money and he put away his throne. He telling me he ain't want no power. Why? Just for dark meat alone. He family go sour. The queen, she might sing she soul, but he mother go proud when he singing out loud. Dark meat to the world. Harry tell him, once you go black, never, you'll never go back. Never. Once you go black, never, you'll never go back. The queen say, Harry, my grandson, you was always happy with the rules that we set, but she can't feel what Harry is feeling because she never ate a black meat yet. Never. Go Harry. Go Harry. Cheer my husband. Go Harry. That is man. Go Harry. The short time in the palace, enduring all the malice. Some men want to say it, but half of them who complaining was racist. They thought that Harry wouldn't have gone as fast to marry. But the power, the black beauty, make him go down on not one but on the two knees. The prince gave up his money, the prince gave up his throne, the prince gave up his power. Why? Just for dark meat alone. The family still in shock, and the queen in pure misery. But the mother go proud, cause Harry is now contributing to black history. Harry tell him, once you go black, never, you'll never go. Never, never, never. Once you go black, you'll never go back. Harry say, my love, pack your clothes, let we ship out with no regret. Cause they will never understand why it finger licking, cause they never eat a black meat yet. What? Go Harry, go Harry, go Harry. Canada, here we come. Whoa. Taylor, say goodnight to them. Cheer my husband on. This is man. Tell him, show him how you love him. Go Harry, go Harry. Yes, my love. Go Canada Harry. Is waiting. What? Go Harry. Oh.
And Calypso lovers out there, if you have not subscribed, this is the time to do it. Remember, I'm doing my part, and you gotta do yours to keep our culture alive. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next week, same time, same place. God bless.
I am Aaron and I watch Caribbean Inside TV. I am Destiny P and I watch Caribbean Inside TV.
I am Larry Joseph, Caribbean King of Comedy, and I watch Caribbean Inside TV. You should do it too, because it's so fantastic.
Yo, I'm Coach Richards. Panis, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep the culture alive. Boom!
Thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. Anytime.
Hello, I am Terri and I am saying thank you for having me on CITV.
Diana has come and gone, leaving some of us to mourn. Yes, it was a tragic loss, but it set some things on course. I have seen what the tabloids wrote about me. I have seen the way they tried to twist up the story. I have seen how they tried to make me shame. I have seen the way they tried to tarnish my name. They called me homewrecker, deputy side chick and all. The outside woman, it's a half a name that they call. But my time has come. They say the one who laughed last does laugh the best. My time has come. Now I can wear my crown and cuff up my chest. My time has come, cause I know what my man had promised me. My time has come. Don't mind they say I mashed up the family. So if he's asking you to hold on, sit tight and weather the storm. Lady, do what you have to do. Soon he could belong to you. Don't let them upset your plan, saying he is people's man. Stand firm and hold your ground. Your time will come. Your time will come.